So a Ned rig, is that primarily you're using that in a rocky structure, or can you use it in all techniques, or is it more focused on those rock areas?
Well, I think it does really well in the rocks, but you can throw it in almost anything. You know, sometimes you can run it like a jig worm, or you can skip underneath the dock and let it sit. You know, it's pretty much just letting something sit in front of the fish for a long time and let that tail kind of float up, and that's what they...
Slow presentation with that bait up, right?
Yep.
So that fish pins it down.
Yep, yep. And, you know, I play with a bunch of different heads. You know, sometimes I'll do a tungsten head. It seems like the tungsten heads up here this week must be making a little bit more noise. It seems to attract the fish, but so I use that a lot for finesse fishing. And then my last thing that I do is the old drop shot. And again, up here you go through a lot of weights. Kind of play with the different baits on this too. You know, I like to have a 8 to 12 inch tag line for my bait. And then I like a heavier weight. I think it's more of a preference thing. I was playing around with 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce, but it seems like I just go to the 1/2 ounce as much as I can. That way you can drop down straight down and get those fish that you're seeing on your graph.